Hey everyone. So, it's time for the Ash Jackson video. Now, my original plan for this video actually didn't go through. I was supposed to go to my cousin's Daisy's house and get her to read the questions off these papers, right? And I answer them, but things came up with her family, and she's not available tonight. And as I promised on social media, I'll have this video out to you guys by the end of tonight, being Tuesday. So, let's get rolling. We've got a good amount of questions to go through. Alright, and let's begin. So, question number 1, to start off. What made you want to start these videos for by my friend Kim Dennis? So the reason I started these videos on my channel, for starters, I had an inspiration, Samantha Lozon, who has her own YouTube channel here, and she inspired me to start my own channel, and then also I find it's actually become a hobby now, so I actually enjoy doing these videos and the vlogs or video logs, right? And also, some topics might help to inspire and motivate people, like my one where I performed as Jacqueline for Youth Can. Get what I mean? When you think that you can't do something, you can do it. You think you can't be a drag queen, you can do it. You think you can't transition to be in the right body, you can. Like that, right? So, it's like a hobby, and then also I enjoy doing it, and I can hopefully get some insight into somebody else's world, not just mine. That's why I do this YouTube channel. Are we besties? Angelina Medford. Well, Angelina, are we besties? Yeah, we actually are. I have a very small group of friends, okay? And that small group of friends I designate them my besties. Because they're the people that is going to stick by my side no matter what happens in life, and will be there till the very end, till death do us part, if you will. So, people in that small group that found their way into that category, yes, we are besties. Angelina, you're among many. Well, that's among a small group, I mean. You're among Kyla, my cousin Daisy, well, she's my cousin, but Daisy, Marlene, and just a couple other people, that you're included in that category along with them, just so you know. Which Skyway bridge is bigger, Burlington Skyway or St. Catharines? Ben Kim. Alright, Ben. In fair honesty, technically, the Skyway Bridge near St. Catharines is the biggest skyway between those two. God, I don't want to get very technical about it. It's not okay. Burlington Skyway Bridge is a very short bridge, like, you know how it has like hang on. So it has the arch like this, right? So, and it only goes, there's like 6 or 8 lanes, somewhere around there. But it only goes from one part of the drawbridge to the other part, and it's just like a quick zoom, right? But versus if you're driving on the Skyway in St. Catharines, you're driving a couple kilometers before you get off that bridge, and actually that bridge helps connect Hamilton, St. Catharines, Grimsby, whatnot with Niagara Falls, as the Skyway Bridge helps connect Hamilton with the rest of the QEW towards Toronto. But in my opinion, I'm pretty sure if you research it, it's the same thing anyways. The Skyway Bridge in St. Catharines is the bigger bridge. Okay, number 4. What is one fear you have conquered and one that you would like to conquer. Okay, one fear that I have conquered. Okay, so in my past life, when I was with my ex-fiance, okay, my one fear is that what happens if we break up, where will I be? Because my future at that point in time was very uncertain, at least in my eyes it was. So that was one fear I have conquered. I obviously left the engagement, got my own apartment that I'm still in now, 2 years in the making. Woo! Went back to school, got my grade 12, worked for Rogers, worked for the embassy as a bartender at one point, was a carny at the Ancaster Fair. Yes, I operated rides, got my braces, got my driver's license, got my jaw surgery, and now currently still in my studies at Mohawk College full time. So I have conquered that fear pretty well, actually, I can say. And also my beautiful dog Mater, who helps brighten my day from a bad mood because he's just that type of dog. What is one that you would like to conquer? Oh, jeez. I have conquered a lot of fucking fears in my lifetime so far. It's more like an anxiety, not as much as a fear. People who really do know me know that on April 10th of this year, I turned, not only is my age going to be 21, but also I will no longer be a crown ward with the Catholic Children's Aid Society of Hamilton, meaning they're not my guardians anymore, excuse me, and my support from them is gone. It's more. At first, I was afraid of that happening. This is like last year or something like that, just before I turned 20. But now it's become more like an anxiety because I grew up in foster care for the most part for over 10 years, right? And they've been my like guardians for the most part, and basically, your guardian is now saying goodbye. You're on your own at 21. So it's more like an anxiety, right? Like I have a plan. Financially, housing, I have a plan, I've planned it out, but it's more like an anxiety to see what really happens, because you can plan it out, okay, and have the plan ready to go for that moment in time, but whatever life can throw at you, or karma, or whatever can throw at you, might turn a bit different, so it's more like an anxiety, which I'm pretty sure, knowing me, the person, strong-willed individual that I am, I will overcome that, just as I overcome the fear of about leaving my engagement. Okay, and there's another part to that question. Also, who is your favorite teacher of all time? Okay, the last question just answered, and this question I just stated is from my former English teacher, Jessica. Oh, honey, I am not going to try to pronounce your last name. I am so sorry, but you know who you are, honey. She was my English teacher for when I went to the King William Adult Day School for the Hamilton Wentworth District School Board. And she was one of my favorite teachers. There was a couple of them I liked really much, but since I spent most of my time with Jessica, I got to know Jessica a lot more, right? So she's my go-to, right? And she's she's also on my Facebook. But anyways, she's a good friend now of mine, and she made me going back to school as a mature adult so much easier. And she's one of the nicest teachers I ever had, and she's just phenomenal for her classes, and I've grown to like her very, 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 very much. I don't want to say favorite Jessica because of the other teachers at that school that I adore as well. I don't want to have a little debate of favoritism around here. I'm kidding. But Jessica, you know I adore you very, 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 very much. And that if I had to pick a teacher, since I got to know you more, I was in more of your classes than others, yes, if it came down to which is your most favorite, I would say you, Jessica, if I had to choose. 5. What do you want to be when you're older? Well, so when I get older, now I'm thinking a couple years down the road, is to be a social worker. I want to work with other foster children, in the next generation that's coming up, to help them overcome their obstacles and help them avoid the obstacles that I went through growing up in care, right? And to make sure that their future financially on their own, college, high school, is a lot more smoother than mine was. So that way they have a better outcome and instead of going through the struggles I had to go through to get where I am today. That's what I want to be when I'm older. Who inspires or motivates you? Okay, so this is a good question. Okay, so who inspires or motivates me? There is a good number of people that have inspired and motivated me over the years. There's Kyla, there's Marlene, there's Samantha Lozon, as I mentioned earlier in this video. She helped inspire me to start my own YouTube channel, and she also made a special video for her channel as to the fact, how do you start your own channel, when I asked her. So that video was very helpful. Thank you, Samantha. There's a, who else? My former English teacher, obviously, Jessica. Sharon and Ina help inspire and motivate me too. So there's a good collective of people that have inspired and motivated me and continue to do so to this day. What is your favorite color? Oh my god, my favorite colors have changed drastically over the years. Before it was black, then white, then purple, blue, red. It's just like gray. I'm just like, it's been all over the place. I can never settle for just one favorite color. But now for the last, what, 2 years? I've grown to very, like pink. Okay? And actually, I like pink a lot actually nowadays. And I actually got obviously the rose gold iPhone 6, which is a glossy pink color. So I like pink a lot. So if I was asked, which I am, what is your favorite color? Pink right now. And that might change down the road, but right now as it stands, pink. If you could have lunch with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Okay, these these last 4 questions, this question just read being number 4, all came from a very good friend, Kyla. And the last question I just mentioned, if you could have lunch with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why, is an icebreaker for groups, right? An icebreaker question, right? Kyla, I love you, girl, but you know this is true. Kyla is all about icebreakers when it comes to groups. She loves icebreakers. She just loves them. Whether it's an icebreaker with a jump rope, or a stronger rope, or questions, or monkey in the middle. Like, Kyla loves, when it comes to groups, Kyla loves icebreakers, and that was an icebreaker question. She has asked me this, so to satisfy her curiosity and to acknowledge her icebreaker question, here's my answer for that question, Kyla. If I could have lunch with any celebrity out there who is either dead or alive, by the way, this celebrity is alive, keep it simple. Okay, I am probably going to get a couple laughs at this, but I do not care. I would have lunch with Justin Bieber. Hands down. I have been a fan of Justin Bieber since he started his career back in 2009 when I was 14. I was one of the very first few people that I knew at the time, between foster siblings, my twin brother, and other people I knew, that started liking Justin Bieber. I liked him from the get-go, okay, since it took off, his career. And I still like him to this day, you know, like, I'm actually thinking about going to his concert that's coming to the ACC in Toronto. I'm thinking about getting a couple tickets to go see him live. Think about that. If my transition out of care at 21 in April goes as well as I planned, I'm going to see Justin Bieber. But anyways, that's a goal of mine, go see Justin Bieber. Okay. I don't want to say believer because it's such a stupid ass term, but I would love to have lunch with Justin Bieber. And the reason why is because not only do I want to ask him how he started like the actual facts of what happened for him to get to stardom, not just the little bits and pieces that we got in the Never Say Never movie, but like the full extent of everything that he can remember, and also what led up to the bullshit that he got himself into, like the DUIs and stuff like that, and also what is he going to do differently now in life as he's maturing as an adult, to make sure that doesn't happen anymore and he can get a clean slate and keep it that way. That is why, and that's your answer to your question, Kyla. Love you. This is from one of my neighbors. How did we meet and who approached who first? From Sharon Ann. Okay, Sharon, okay. Last January, this is January 2015 I'm talking about, people. I came back from the LCBO, I picked up some pre-drinks, so I was actually going clubbing that night. And my driver's license falls on the sidewalk near my building. Sharon notices an ID card on the ground, right? She picks it up, looks at it, and she recognizes me from the elevator. It's like, oh crap, this kid lives in my building. Oh, okay. See if he's home, give it back to him. She knocks on my door and asks about my ID, and me, I'm like, oh my god, my driver's license. I didn't even know until I wouldn't, if she never knocked on my door, I would have found out the next day. Like, oh my god, Sharon, or probably when I was gonna go. But anyways, oh my god, thank you so much. And then, yeah, that's how we met. She found my license on the sidewalk, and she came right to my door and handed it back to me, my driver's license. And that's how we met, Sharon, and you approached me because you returned my license to me. And we've been good friends ever since. What is your dreams and plans after school is done? Also from Sharon Ann. So my dream and plans after college is done. I plan to graduate, obviously. Then I plan to be working in a children's aid environment, helping other foster children and youth from current or next generation. And I already explained this in question number 5. So that's my dream after school, and also to get my own place that's nice and have my first car. Oh, actually, I probably had my first car before that. But anyways, like have a nice, enjoyable life as well. Maybe our boyfriend or fiance. God knows what happens on the road from now till then, right? That's my dream or plan after I graduate from Mohawk College. What is life gonna offer you later on down the road? From Sharon Ann. Life is gonna offer me the opportunity for me to work with. I'm gonna feel like I'm repeating myself. I am sorry. Life is gonna offer me my job in social work and to offer me to go help other current or future foster youth overcome their obstacles in their foster homes on their own. And help them overcome the obstacles they're going through and make sure they avoid the ones that I went through that aren't necessary. God, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Sorry. What is life got? Oh, I already read that. Oops. What made you want to do the documentary? From my friend Sarah. What made me want to do? Okay, the documentary I just finished filming is a documentary based on homelessness. Now, when I was with my ex-fiance for the 2.5 years we were together, because of the intensity of our fights and stuff like that, I ended up on the streets, and I ended up going to the Notre Dame Youth Shelter here in Hamilton, Ontario, and experienced homelessness for as little as a couple days to 6 weeks. That's all I need to say there. And because I have that homelessness experience, food banks, soup trucks, living in a shelter, experiencing all of that, was able to allow me to be on the city council that I am on now to help combat homelessness and education problems in the system. So also it allowed me to be on start in a documentary about my personal, not just about my personal, but about homelessness and my experience on that. And that's what made me want to do the documentary. I was offered the position for this documentary along with a few other people, and I was like, I am so down. Because maybe my experience can help other people and other services better themselves, right? That's what made me want to do the documentary, Sarah. which, by the way, it will premiere in a few weeks. Yay. How did you become the amazing person you are today, Julie? Julie is actually, she works in our old workplace, S&P Data Corporation, and she's a really sweet lady, Julie. I love her. Hi. Okay. Amazing person you are today. So, I had to go through a lot of shit before I got to be an amazing person, as she puts me. The engagement, homelessness, school, work, my apartment, dog, and vulgar websites trashing me. I had to go through a lot of shit, but it made me stronger. It didn't kill me, it made me stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Thank you, Kelly Clarkson. Okay? Made me stronger at the end of the day. So, the experiences I went through, and also combined with my strength, determination, and courage to see it through to the fucking end, made me be who I am today, which some people say I'm amazing. Some people say I don't like you. It is what it is. It's life now. Everyone's gonna like each other. But that's to answer Julie's question. My experiences and me evolving as a human being and being my own unique individual is what made me hope to be an amazing person, as you put it. It's kind of vague. I could spend like an hour on each question. That's why I'm trying to like down, right? Okay. So that was question number 13. Okay, woo. Word. Oh, I'm such a fucking hit. Anyways. Oh, hang on. Before I get to the second page of questions. Ooh, I'm a caffeine nut, unfortunately. Tim Hortons. Gotta love them. And, oh, okay. People still ask me, Jackson, why are you still drinking through a straw? When I had my jaw surgery, I had to do a lot of things. You know, eating and drinking wise. Don't get dirty, people. Drinking and eating wise, thanks. Through a straw, okay, for a long time. Because, you know, jaw surgery. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. But I got so used to the fact of using a straw, and I apparently addicted to drinking shit through a straw, that now all my coffees, I gotta have a straw in it. I gotta drink it through a goddamn straw. It's just, I guess it's now part of one of my habits I picked up while recovering from the surgery. That's why you see a large coffee in my hand with one of their straws and me sipping through it like a caffeine fiend. I am. Oh, it's so tart. Love coffee. Oh, if I didn't have coffee, or did you just quit coffee and did decaf, I'd lose my shit. Coffee is amazing. Alright. Okay. Do you like cats or dogs or both? Okay. This is going to take a minute. I have a dog. I have a Siberian Husky named Mater. Okay? Which, actually, Mater. Come here, puppy. Honey, come here. See? Oh, thank you. I love you too. This is my baby, okay? This is Mater. Mater, say hello. Oh, not to me. No, it's okay. This is my baby. Had him for over a year now, and this is my gorgeous baby. Okay. So, my first pick is dogs. Hands down. I'm a big dog person. When I first got my dog, people were like, I picture you, small dog, not a big dog. That's weird. I'm like, I've always been a big dog person. My ex-fiance, we had a Chihuahua, yes. He wanted a Chihuahua. He didn't want a big dog. I just, whatever. Okay, have your Chihuahua. But I love big dogs, and I love Huskies the most. So, dogs, big dogs, actually, any type of dog is my first pick before a cat. Now, I don't mind cats. Cats try to get up in my grill, try to get attention from me, because cats like me, as well as do dogs. But I don't care for much as cats. Yes, I'm a witch. I practice witchcraft, Wiccan, pagan, whatever, and a lot of people who do that, their first preference is a cat, and sometimes the color being popular culture right now, black cats. Me, no. as personally, I love dogs. I tolerate cats, if you will, but I absolutely fucking love dogs. My dog is number one. Okay, the best dog you ever meet. I'm not just saying that; it's proven. But dogs, I love dogs before I even consider loving a cat. That's just me personally. I would be nice to a cat, pet a cat, tolerate them, but I will not love a cat as much as I love dogs, especially my beautiful husky. So that's from my friend Nicole. There you have it, Nicole. I don't like, or both. There's no both. I tolerate cats, but I will always absolutely number one love dogs. Always been me for as long as I can remember. Okay. Do you ever want to get married? And if so, how many children do you want to have? And what would their names be? From my friend Alicia. Yes, I do want to get married. One of my life goals, besides a condo or a house, condo if I move out of Hamilton to be a social worker after I graduate college, or if I somehow remain in Hamilton, my other life goal is to buy the childhood home, my first childhood home that I grew up in for the first 7 years of my life. Anyways, yes, I want to get married. And the goal, my life goal of being married is before I'm 31. I want to get married before I'm 31. At least that's what my goal is. May not happen, it all depends. But yes, I do want to get married. Like, marriage, I still think it's sacred between two people who love each other and want to be with each other for the rest of their lives. Because now you got common law. Your common law, the government thinks you're married. No. There's a lot more to marriage than just that. Yes, I want to get married. Children. I personally, all my siblings have had children. My twin brother has a kid. My twin brother's son is being born in a couple months at the end of April. So now all my siblings have had children. My one sister miscarried, but she still got pregnant for the first 3 months. She had a miscarriage. Megan, my oldest sister, had a kid, and one of my other sisters had 2 kids, and now my brother's having a kid. My siblings have had children, enough children to keep our family line going for the next couple of generations at least. But me personally, not my own children. Right now, as it stands in my current life standing, no, I don't want to have kids of my own. I have a dog. Dogs like children, that's fine. But like little Jackson 0.2.0 running around, no. I don't want a little homo version of me. I'm sorry. Sometimes I wake up like, ooh, I can't even handle myself. Never mind. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But I am not. I can be a wicked ass parent. I know I can be. But will I? Maybe not. But maybe as life goes on and my opinion on that personally changes, maybe I might have a kid. Or a dog. Artificial insemination. That sounds weird, but. Or a dog. Or be foster parents. Maybe one day. Maybe. But as it stands right now, as I see it, no. But then again, if I get married, that will be a conscious decision between me and a future husband. So, I want to be married. If I'm going to have children running around raising kids, I'm not going to be a single parent. I'm going to have a husband who wants the exact same thing and the same goals. So, but that would come at a time after I get married. If we decide we want kids, that would be between me and the husband, not me by myself. So right now, no. And their names, I don't know, because that's how much thought I've given to it, because I don't know. So names, I don't know. Sorry, Alicia. I wish I could give you a better answer for this, but I just can't. Have you found the children posting BS against you? That's from my neighbor Kelly. She refers to the shit that went on for 1.5 years straight against me on the dirty.com. Yes, I have found out who did it. And do I talk to those people anymore? No. Did I put them in their place when they came at me when I stopped talking to them? Of course I did. And did my ex-fiance's friends had a good deal with it? Yes, they did. And I did find out, and they were dealt with accordingly. And now it has finally stopped, and I can live my life in peace. To answer your question, yes, I have. What is your biggest passion in life and why? Also from my neighbor Kelly. So my biggest passion in life is to help. I feel like I'm repeating this for the last 30 minutes. Jesus. In life, my passion is to help the next generation or current generation of foster kids evolve into a wonderful human being and to avoid the obstacles I went through that weren't necessary and to overcome their own obstacles that they're having in life. And make sure that their future is golden. Well, not golden, but like better than a lot of other foster kids currently. And I think that answers why. Yeah, it does. Okay. So that's all the questions we have for Ask Jackson. That was 17 numbers. Hang on, let's see if I missed anything. Give me a minute. I don't think so. Oh, 18. It was 18. I was looking right at it. Oh. Is it true that you came from poverty? And this person does not want to be mentioned their name on YouTube, so to respect that on their behalf, I am not going to mention their name. But yes, it is true that originally I have come from poverty. Okay? For a long time, for years of my life, I was in CAS for 10 years. 10 years this year. And then 11 years with my mom. So 10, 11 years with my mom. Anyways, so yes, I have come from poverty. My mom, drug addict, no money, no adequate clothing, no heat, no water, no food, no nothing. Yes. Poor as a poor in my situation because of my mom's habits and the way she handled them. Which, unfortunately, I don't speak to her because she still does it. So yes, I have come from poverty, but I have learned from my mother's mistakes and my siblings' mistakes as well. And I have taken those lessons and I have made sure that I become a better human being, right? And that also I won't end up being in poverty again. And also I made sure that I was going to avoid the addiction and money and prostitution issues that they currently still do to this day. So, and for that, I have been successful at doing that. I can honestly sit here and say I've never prostituted. I have never done drugs. I've never abused alcohol. I smoke cigarettes. Yes. I drink my lovely coffee here, which, yes. But I'm not going to turn out and screw my life up and screw other people's life up in the process. And I have successfully done that. But yes, I have originally come from poverty. A lot of people who look at me now may not see that, but once again, not everything's what it appears to be. I have come from the poorest of poor, even though I may not look like it. Like I may have my infinity scarf here, my nice jacket from Guess here, a beautiful dog here, over $1,000 iPhone 6s here. But I didn't have all those things. I didn't have jack shit as a kid for a long time. Even in foster care, I still had jack shit. Right? But I have, yes, come from poverty. Will I ever be in poverty again? No, not a chance. That was when I was a child. I am an adult now. And if I go back into poverty, it'll be on me this time. No, Jose. No thanks. There's your answer, my love. And, yeah. So that's all for tonight for Ask Jackson. Actually, I think this turned out well. I got a lot of good feedback on Facebook about the video. Like asking people to submit questions to comment or private message me. So yeah, Very nice video. Thank you guys for submitting all of your questions. It means the world to me that you have taken upon yourself to be an active role in my Ask Jackson video. I don't know if I'll do another one. Maybe, maybe not. But this one has turned out okay. I liked it. So, I'm going to leave this video up to you guys now. It's 35 minutes into this video, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Please leave your comments down below here, if any. I got a busy rest of the week. I gotta go and watch some Charmed, because my dog's already walked. For the next couple hours, I can watch some Charmed. Yeah, that show's amazing. Three Sister Witches, the power of three will set you free. Yes, I love that show. And I'm gonna go do some binge watching right now as I get this video out to you guys. So, also, please, thank you so much for watching and tuning into my videos. It means the world to me, and I really hope that you guys continue to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube. And I also really hope that oh my god, I had a blonde moment. I'm like, oh my god, I should make a gag reel. I should. Just edit out the bloopers. I am so sorry. But I do, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. It means so much to me. And as always, folks, don't ever forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys all on the flip side. Bye, lovelies. Wait, I didn't do that right. Shit. Whatever. But, bye, lovelies.